Max, let me add to that. Thank you, Max. First of all, Max, on your presentation, you spoke like a true Portuguese, with the all the emphasis and the interest of a real Portuguese. But adding to your question, we have some questions already from the audience, and one of the question is, why is Portuguese cuisine not as well known or as embraced by some cuisine of other countries that maybe perhaps we don't think is as rich as the Portuguese cuisine is? So my question would be both to Vasco and to you, Max. What do you think that makes what can we do to change and raise this awareness? And the truth is, as you've referred, the more people are aware of how rich and the variety of the Portuguese wine and the quality of the Portuguese wine and gastronomy, the more they appreciate it. So what is it that we can do? And is this, shall I call it nouvelle cuisine, or this cuisine that Portuguese cuisine presented in a different way? Is that a way to go through?
Well, you want me to go first, Max?
Yeah, you go first.
Just yeah, I'll be short. I think in terms of ingredients, for example, Portugal and Spain are so similar, and in terms of just meats and fish, we even have maybe better, I think. So I think it's a question of Spain was invested a little bit more to get to know their gastronomy. They had some help of amazing restaurants that helped a lot in the late 90s, like El Bulli, for example, was like a really huge boom on gastronomy. They changed literally the way of people looking into culinary. We had a lot of like French cuisine all over the world, and in 1 year, like El Bulli changed everything. So I think not just in terms of ingredients and wines, Portugal are very similar. What we were trying to do, I think, at my age of chefs like me, with this type of culinary, as we have a lot of people coming abroad to our restaurants, we try to promote and to let them show the beautiful of our offer that we can do. So I think it was in Spain was a little bit early that they develop a lot like this high standard restaurants or high gastronomy, and they were a little bit further than us, I think. Max.
But Max, adding also to that, El Bulli and top and high quality restaurants is one thing, but also if you could mention a little bit about the street food, Portuguese street food. Could you add a little bit to that? Because you see street food from other countries. Why do we not see more street food in Portuguese street food in the UK? And how can we change that?
Absolutely. Just quickly before we jump onto street food, and Vasco, what you were saying, in London, restaurants like Brindisa opened, almost 30 years ago, and there has been a longer period of exposure to concepts that are bringing in real artisanal produce, and I think as more people are visiting Portugal, more people are being exposed to these amazing restaurants in Lisbon, Porto, and other areas, and coming back to London with a newfound awareness of what Portuguese food is. Those are the people that we love to see at Bar Douro, and those are the people that we love to talk about these regional stories with. But Pedro, back to the street food.
If I may, and these customers, before we go to the street, these customers that go to your restaurant, are they customers that have been to Portugal previously? Are they customers that have a second house in Portugal and are missing and looking for the good Portuguese food that they've tasted in the past? Or are they coming as first timers? And while we're at it, what dishes do they prefer? Is it the more traditional ones that are better known, or are they also looking for something different?
I think we have a mixture of customers that have a connection with Portugal, and people that just want to experience something new. And I think in London there is just such a desire for newness and new concepts, new flavors, new experiences. And I think Portugal is on the map. You know, people are seeing it a lot more. And this is, again, I think because of the tourism boom that we witnessed before COVID. But yes, these customers come, and I think the ones that are excited about new experiences just want to explore different flavors and really develop their palate and develop their own knowledge about European cuisine. Those that have a Portuguese connection, I think, are driven by a nostalgia, but also a real sense of pride, knowing that Portugal's gastronomy and wine scene is rich, and they bring their friends to Bardouro, and and they love showing off what Portugal has to offer. So I think there are lots of different customers that we see, and they all have different needs, but they all love and enjoy Portuguese food.